So, like Heidi said, I came to the first meeting. I was skeptical. Like Jen said, if it's too good to be true, it usually is. We had tried a lot of different products for her over the years, including some of the products that you see here, not by this company, but by other companies. So the names were familiar, and I was like, yeah, we've done all this, and it doesn't work. It's not a miracle. Everybody stands up and says, it's a miracle, it's a miracle. It's not a miracle, it's simple. You're giving your body what it was built to have. Your body was created in a way that it was meant to take care of itself. Now, whether you believe in a higher power or not, your body was still made to take care of itself. And all you're doing is flooding it with what it needs so that it can do that. So it's not a miracle in any way, shape, or form. It's just the way it was supposed to be. The problem with what we eat now is that, I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but the companies know exactly what they're doing when they flood your food with sugar and chemicals. They're addicting you to their products so that you want them. And they learned a long time ago that sugar, in general, everybody craves once you start down that road. So that's why we eat all this garbage food, and what that does is it goes in and it clogs up our cells. Now, everything in your body is made up of cells. Okay, they're little spheres. Inside them, they have mitochondria and a Golgi apparatus and all these fancy medical terms. But basically what they do is they run your body. Now, if you have these little cells that are chock full of junk, sugar, toxins, pesticides, the stuff they need can't get in there. So that's where cleanse, balance, build comes from. You cleanse your body, so you give the cleanse portion of these products, draw that muck out. Then you balance the pH, and by doing that, your body has a very narrow window that it can stay in between being basic and acidic. So you balance it so that it's in that. And what that does is it optimizes the cell walls and optimizes the cells to take in the nutrition. Then you flood it, you build it with nutrition, and that's how it all works. It's really that simple. You clean out the junk and you give the cells what they need, and then they repair themselves. And since everything's made of cells, that's it. It's not magic, it's science. I believe in God, so I say that's the way we were created. That's what He expected. Look back in your Bible. This is what Adam and Eve ate. Okay, this was it. Fruits, nuts, vegetables, plants and nuts. That's all it is. There's nothing, you can leave any label on here, and you won't find anything that's not a natural product. And I've read every label because I was skeptical, and I looked up almost every single one of them to find out exactly what they did and whether this was garbage or not. I have a stack of every ingredient and what it's good for and what possible side effects it could have and what medicines not to take with it. And my wife was like, dude, you're going crazy, stop. But the stuff, now I will say, I sort of started off with this, some of these products, like chia seeds, who hasn't heard of chia seeds, right? Noni juice, that was something that we tried. What else do we have? Calcium. You look at some of these things, and like these are different protein powders, and you say, I can get all this stuff at GNC. Yeah, you can. There's two things that this company offers, I think, that set the products apart. One is there's a program to go with it. You can go into a store and buy all this stuff, but do you know what to do with it? Okay, and do you trust the people that are putting it out there to tell you what to do with it? The second thing is these products are, where's Noni? Which one's Noni? Green?
Yeah.
So the Noni juice we used to get was called Tahitian Noni. It came from Tahiti. Okay, it was like $200 for 4 bottles. Okay, there was this much Noni juice in the bottle. Whoa. The rest of it was grape juice and sugar and other stuff, so it tasted good. Okay, when I tasted this, I was like, oh, I thought it tasted bad before. This is terrible. Because this is 100% Noni juice. There is nothing else in it. As a matter of fact, I believe it's the Noni fruit that they do, but I think the whole fruit is in here. Like they just grind the entire thing up. It's whatever's in it, seeds, hull, everything. It's the entire fruit. And if you research it, you find out that that's how the Tahitians use it. They just eat it like we eat an apple. So, you know, when they were pulping it and all this other stuff and giving it to us the way we were taking it before, we weren't getting it. The same thing with the chia seeds. Chia seeds grow best at a certain altitude within so many degrees of the equator. Okay? And that's the only place they really grow so that you get the full benefit of the omega-3 fatty acids that are in there. They also slice them for you. If you go to the store and just get chia seeds and pour them out, and they're whole chia seeds, you know what happens to them? How many of you eat corn? And then you go to the bathroom and the corn's left there.
Yeah.
That's what happens to chia seeds. If they're not sliced up and they're whole, you don't do anything with them. They just go right on through. It's good fiber, clean out your colon maybe, but that's it. They don't give you anything. So, and nobody will tell you that. They'll just be like, here's your chia seeds. If you take these, you'll feel a lot better. And you take them and you don't feel any better. So these products are sourced from their natural environment where they give you the best benefit. The company is, I mean, I've met, 3 of these guys that Heidi talked about, reputable in the community that they're in their business, know what they're doing, and truly, truly care. I mean, when you get into this company and you start seeing the people that are around it, and how they feel about this, and you hear stories and the community that comes together around these products, you realize that it's not just a bunch of people out trying to sell you something to make a buck. Okay. We took oaths that basically said that we would share with our patients and the people who are around anything that we thought would benefit their health. I mean, that's what we're supposed to do. Is this is the only thing I've ever found that I can 100% stand behind and not have any qualms about it. If I give you a drug to lower your cholesterol, it's going to lower your cholesterol, but I have no other idea what 10 other side effects you're going to get from that drug. And it's unnerving to think that that's the way we practice medicine, because we're gambling with you every time we say, here, take this medication, because we are hoping it'll help you, but we don't know what else it's going to do to you at the same time. These products, I have people call me and say, okay, so I've got this and this and this. What shouldn't I take? And I have to be careful, because if you say, oh, just take it, they can't really come back and do anything to you. But I'm always like, well, I can't tell you what to do necessarily. I said, but it's food. It really can't hurt you. I mean, there are some herbs that can interfere with medicines, but if you're not taking the medicine, and you should always check with your doctor, look, I'm taking this, but they said at we went to what do you call it? It was a conference, I guess, yeah. And I think it was Dr. Buckner said, if you decide you're going to become a vegetarian, do you go to your doctor and say, hey, what do you think about me becoming a vegetarian? Should I do that? No, you just decide, look, I'm going to be a vegetarian. This is food, people. It's food. If you say, I want to start eating carrots, you don't ask your doctor about it. Now, that being said, there are some medications that this, you know, if you take a blood thinner, there are potentially some things in here that can mess with that. So you should check with your doctor. But if you walk in and he says, oh, no, don't do that, maybe find another doctor. Because he's telling you not to eat. So that's the philosophy. That's the way it works. There's nothing magic about it. It was meant to make you the best that you can be. Yes.